coming out and having a little communication finally, because I think that is the number one thing that is missing in our town is communication between all our boards. And what I'm seeing, what I've heard tonight is a lack of communication and a lack of accountability. I'm not sure why it took so long for the planning board to get a density ordinance up to the commissioners. But they did. They got it up to the commissioners, and there it sat. And it sat there for a year. And what makes it more alarming to me is that there's 2 commissioners that are on the planning board, and yet the other commissioners didn't even know that there was a density ordinance that was up to them to talk about. So my question is, who's accountable to make sure that things are moving? Because they weren't. They didn't move. They moved for a little while, and then they just stopped, and then there was no follow-up, it looked like. So who would be responsible for that? Is that the planning board saying, hey, commissioners, what do you need us to do? What's going on with this thing? Or is it the commissioners saying, thanks for giving it to us, and we're not doing anything with it?
We're really not here tonight to assign blame to anybody. We're really here to have a good discourse and conversation and to move on. Next question?
I thought we were here to find answers.
I do have it, Tammy Rossi, 28 Colonial Parish. I do think that what Mr. the point he brought about is really critical and relevant to this meeting. Because as citizens, we need to know who to follow up with on certain items that are of concern to us when we want to know what the current status is of the density refinement definitions and whatnot. You know, we just need to know, we need guidance. Who can we reach out to learn or keep abreast of those developments? My real quick question, I have a copy of the master plan goals and objectives from 2012. And there were just a few points in here. Number 16, encourage citizen and business participation in the planning process. And under objectives, one highlighted point is to encourage citizen and business participation in the planning process. So my question to you is, when will you hold a public meeting regarding the master plan so we can be present and provide our input as well?
I don't think we have any plans at this point in time to review our master plan, but certainly when we do, the meeting notice will be published.
Is it every 10 years, Madam Chair, that we have to revisit the master plan?
Yeah, we would be coming up with a master plan, which is, by the way, a very expensive document. to get
December
prepared.
12th? December 2012?
This is from 2012.
Yeah.
Yes, December
It
2012,
also recommends,
chapter 2.
it also recommends vertical expansion on Franklin Avenue. So there's good engineers in this book. Depending on your
But
perspective.
in answer to your question, the new master plan wouldn't be contemplated for quite some time. What would happen, what would possibly happen if the board thought it was necessary, you can re-examine the land use element of the master plan, just one element of it rather than the whole document. And that's what would probably happen. And that would be premature until we know what's happening with the on-free property. Because we don't, the master plan doesn't control the on-free property. That's in the hands of the commissioners at this moment, in terms of what happens with that property. So to revisit the land use element at this time would be premature and kind of a waste of time and money, which we're very sensitive about doing. And before you got to a new master plan, you have something called a re-examination of the master plan, which would focus on just certain elements that needed to be updated based on what's happened. You know, when we did that master plan, remember, Roche was still actively on the campus, and
Right.
it was even there are comments in the master plan about what happens if Roche doesn't stay, type of thing. There are some forecasts, but it wasn't serious because until Commissioner Petracco got the call, it was still a live operation. So the master plan update and the examination would be premature at this point.